Falcons. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart in the booth with you, excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And we're off on EA Sports. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. May now from the gun. And Stevenson on the dump off. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. And he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. The toss now to Robinson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. All right, here we go. Second down.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Chased out to his right. His first throw is an interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Going after it is good by Borregales. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He picked up 6, has him close, third and goal from the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots, let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on third and goal. Robinson. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
The back grabs it. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons trim the lead to 1. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Juke the defender. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On second down, it's Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got them tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They now on third down. Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And they come up big on third down there with the set.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up second and 7.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Penix has it downfield working the left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him a full 40 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. That one gains 7. And that's a New England first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. Past midfield to the 45. Past the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him that, listen, guys, it's going to be contested.
And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Rolling out to his left. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 3rd down.
Penalty almost gave him a new set of downs, Brock. After the flag, all they need is a yard here on 3rd. Penix looking to pass. Rolling left, buying some time. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here we go on 4th down with Penix. Flush out now to his left. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. And there's slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, it's Robinson. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Christian Barmore with the play. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43.
From the 43. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 35 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, here's Penix. Brought in close to the 8. And this is down all the way to the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Robinson. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Jukes out a 1-stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. From the gun, it's May. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Stephon Diggs. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Second and 10 now. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up.
They're going to throw it on third and long. He launches this one up, looking deep to the right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Looking to return from the 29. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Here's a toss right side, Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Here's second and 14. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 5 men in the secondary for the Pats. Third down. To the air with Penix. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's Penix to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
41-yard gain. First down, Falcons.
Again, Penix to the air. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix now. Vacates quickly left side. Now he fires it deep down. Brought in deep down the sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Robinson on the inside give. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2. Another carry for Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on fourth down. They'll run it with Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Penix now on first down. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Let's go now.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
Patriots 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May now. Finds Stevenson on the dump off. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. May now from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Asante Samuel on the coverage.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
And the Falcons 1st down.
On the give, here's Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the 20-yard line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down, Atlanta.
And running here with Bijan. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game.
14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Here's May. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They have themselves another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Quick throw completed by May. And he's brought down at the line. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. Now that's all what the offense talking about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That one complete to Diggs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
Made a throw it. Running a screen for Stevenson. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Asante Samuel Jr. on the coverage.
Throwing again, it's May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 32 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns.
And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Falcons, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Flush out now to his left. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he takes it down to the 33. That goes for 36 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Greg Woodson. And the Patriots have some new life in the fourth. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Antonio Gibson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A give up the middle to Stevenson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now we're on with Robinson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying with Robinson. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Trujillo hands on the point after. And the Falcons stretch the lead to 23.
Patriots 22.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Working quickly here.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st and 10.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
At the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6 now. Looking to his fullback now. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
10 more yards.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. To throw, here's May. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
First down, May. Gets this one to Wicks. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's now second and 6.
To the air yet again, May. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Again, it's May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here's May to the air. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's May, third and goal. This one's caught. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fight.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Falcons cover off the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Getting out to his left. He sends this one to the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. This makes it up to the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
First and 10 at the
Here's May on 1st and 10. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's May again. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Trying to throw for it with May. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Trying to find his tight end, and it sets up second down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Penix to throw again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group.